Hi everyone, welcome to another Friday Focus video. Today I'm starting a new mini-series and it all comes from you guys. For some reason I got a really large amount of requests for wedding cards. I'm not sure if you guys just know a lot of people getting married, but wedding cards it is. So just for the next few weeks I'm going to do some wedding cards, and today I started out with this white card. It's actually embossed. And I ran it through my Big Shot machine and embossed it a couple weeks ago, and then decided not to use it on the card that I was working on. And so I just kept it. And then I decided I would go ahead and cut it down because it was a standard size card. I thought I would cut it down and make a little 3x3 card to put on top of the gift, because a lot of times when you're making wedding cards, they're going on top of the gifts that you're actually taking to the wedding, and you don't necessarily need a huge card for that. It can be a smaller gift card that just goes on the gift. So this is going to be a 3x3 card, but I've cut off 1/4 inch off the edge because I'm going to have some pieces hanging off. So this is the card base. I'm going to set that aside. I have this die, and this is from Diversions, and look at those little itty bitty letters. This is the A Hint of Lime font, and I have been dying for this die, no pun intended, for ages, and every time I went to go buy it, it was sold out, and I finally found it. So if you find it, buy it. It sells out so quick because it's such a unique size for a die. They're so super tiny. So I'm going to cut these out of some Neenah Solar White cardstock. Just going to cut this through my Big Shot machine. I'm just going to do all these little itty bitty letters. So I'm going to try to keep them all together. So they kind of stay together in the one area, but I'm going through and just poking out the letters that I need so that I'm not dealing with a ton of little tiny letters everywhere. Alright, I'm going to put these through my Xyron sticker maker because these are so tiny I don't even want to deal with glue on them. Okay, so those little itty bitty letters are right there. And now I'm going to go around the edge of them with this stylus and make sure I get all the adhesive only on the letters. Alright, and then I'll peel up the top sheet. Alright, I have some pattern paper here, and the pattern paper I'm using today is from the Basic Grey Plumeria collection. And I'm going to adhere the letters just along the top edge or just one of these edges so that I get it completely straight. I'm using an X-Acto knife. So I have that strip done. It's all cut down to the right size. I have another piece of pattern paper from that same 6x6 pad. And since I'm doing a really small card, I went through my stamp sets and I looked for any stamps that were really small. And I thought this stamp right here would work really well. This is the Life is Fun stamp set from Basic Grey and Hero Arts. I'm going to emboss on this, so I'm taking my powder tool and I'm just going across this top edge. And then I'm using Versamark ink. And I'm just going to stamp a line, this line repeating across. Okay, I have a little tiny gap in the pattern, so I'm going to take a white gel pen and I'm just going to fill that gap. And I'm going to cut this little strip out as well. I'm going to use a scallop edge on this pattern paper here. I'm only doing that much because that'll get me past the 3 inches. Alright, so now I'm going to take this Congrats and I'm going to add adhesive just to the one side of the card. And I'm going to have the Congrats over onto the side. All right, just like that. And I'm going to line this up on one of the edges on my grid map. And then now I know that the 3 inches would be right there. And I'm going to make a little ribbon edge. I'm not going to worry about cutting that side off quite yet, but I am going to bring in this piece of paper as well. And then this little scallop piece, I'm going to adhere it, but I'm going to leave a gap in between. I'm going to use some Tombow Mono Multi Glue and just run that across. I'm going to round these bottom corners with the 1/4 inch rounder. Taking Ranger Stickles in Stardust, and I'm going to fill this gap with that glitter glue. Alright, so it has just a little bit of sparkle right there. And to finish off the card, I have 2 little buttons here. I'm going to be adhering them with some mini glue dots. One's going right over that Stickles glitter, but that's okay, it'll just help it adhere. And I'm not even entirely sure where these buttons are from. I've had them for so long. I think they might be from Cosmic Cricut, but I'm not sure. Alright, so there's just a really simple wedding card, and because only the front is embossed, the inside is nice and flat to write your message to the couple. And there we go. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be back next week with another wedding card, and of course Make a Card Monday this Monday in just a few days. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.